There are some smart kids at Cal that can play a little football. Mark Rogers TV, the voice of college football, breaking down the Cal Golden Bears, finishing up at 8-5 following a 35-20 win in the Redbox Bowl. Great tradition of American sports right there. The Redbox Bowl, Cal defeated Illinois 35-20 to finish at 8-5. The last time the Golden Bears finished at 8-5 was back in 2015, prior to Justin Wilcox taking over, this being his third season. 8-5 for the Golden Bears in 2015. The last time they won 9 games was way back in 2008 at 9-4. This is a team that beat Washington and Washington State this year, held Oregon to 17 points in a 10-point loss, and then, of course, wrapped up 2019 with a win against the Big Ten and Illinois 35-20. Chase Garbers, sophomore quarterback. He'll be back after probably putting in his best game of the year. 22 of 31 in this one, 272 yards, 4 touchdown passes, no picks. Finished the season with 14 touchdowns and 3 interceptions. Chase Garbers has come a long way since his performance in last season's Cheez-It Bowl against TCU, in which he threw 3 interceptions, and they could barely get on the scoreboard in losing that one. So Cal wins it behind Chase Garbers, and again, coming back for his junior season at Cal. Devin Motster, former UCLA quarterback, is the backup coming into his senior season at Cal. 5 touchdowns, 5 picks in relief of Garbers this season. A number of wide receivers return for this Cal Golden Bear team. Nico Remigio, sophomore, 38 catches, 3 touchdowns, caught a touchdown in today's game. Trevon Clark, a junior this season, 21 catches, 2 touchdowns. Kakoa Crawford as well. Transfer from Michigan. The junior caught 25 passes this year, as well as Michael Polk turned in the finest of the wide receiver games for Cal today. 5 catches for 105 for Makai Polk. He only caught 14 during the regular season during his freshman campaign, and so he should be a bigger contributor for Justin Wilcox in 2020, as will be sophomore tight end Jake Tongas, who caught 3 passes for 65 yards in this one. Christopher Brown, very impressive at running back. Made some moves, went to the open field, had a 54-yard run amongst his 120 yards rushing on 20 carries. Tough kid, tough back. Gained almost 1,000 yards as a sophomore, 9-14 this season. He's backed up by Marcel Dancy, a junior, who also is coming back next season. 2 huge playmakers on the defense are gone. Evan Weaver, who makes more plays tackling ball carriers than this guy. 172 total tackles this year, 11.5 tackles for loss. He's gone, as is Ashton Davis, who tackled 55 ball carriers in the secondary with 2 picks. A couple big playmakers are back for Cal, and Justin Wilcox, a mastermind on defense. You've got Keone Dang, 113 tackles this year, 7.5 tackles for loss and 3 sacks. And also Cameron Good with 13 tackles for loss and 8.5 sacks. Cal will be a team to be reckoned with in the Pac-12 North Division. They've got 1 difficult non-conference game out of 3. Interesting matchup with TCU and Gary Patterson coming to Cal Berkeley in September. And then if you check out their non-division opponents, the Pac-12 paying no favors to Cal football in 2020, as Cal misses the 2 likely worst teams in the Pac-12 South in Arizona and Colorado, so they get the 4 better teams with a date at Arizona State and USC, and then also UCLA and Utah at home. Our thoughts on Cal football completing an 8-5 campaign, their best since 2015, and have not succeeded 8 wins since going back to 2009. Justin Wilcox, one of the premier defensive minds in college football, has a good one. And Chase Garbers, who's developing as a quarterback, finished the year with 4 touchdown passes against Illinois in a 35-20 win. Talk to me about Cal football down in the comments section. And, of course, we'll be back with more discussion on college football as we do each and every day. We've got the Orange Bowl kicking off in just a few minutes. Florida, Virginia, we'll talk that late night tonight, as well as college football playoffs as we head toward an LSU Clemson championship game, and all of our previews on the big games coming up on New Year's Eve and New Year's Day, right here at Mark Rogers TV, the voice of college football.